Finally.
I'll figure out how to get back
If
to
only we
Niaz
could've
in a
flown
hot
with the
second
wind
here.
to
Wait,
get
there's
here
an inn here. I can restock on my items, and I'm back to the default armor again. Yeah, I think Kisara is probably my least favorite to play in the overworld.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Don't even get to use her ult half the time. Like, now I do. But yeah. No, I'm saying if you stop before it. Like, right now there's a safety measure stopping you at 1 HP. I'm saying if there wasn't, and stopping as close to 1 HP was a skill-based thing with your timing stopping it. You're saying that you would always die no matter what. It's like, no, you release the button as low HP as you can. That's the trade-off, is what I'm saying. Which is why I was confused when you were saying that you would kill yourself every time, when you wouldn't. It depends on when you release the button. That's how I'm saying it's a skill-based thing that's all about timing. Just saying what a weird system it would be if it was a timing-based system that depended on your ability to release the button in time. Not hold it down and kill yourself every time. That's not what I was proposing at all. Hold on. Is there a, ooh, spicy? Yeah, probably not anything that I can do here yet. That's all I'm saying. As if it was timing-based, rather than it doing it for you. Things that I can do here. Sure. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. Yeah, and then that's the trade-off. Do you hold it for longer and risk potentially dying? Or do you release it early and not get as much damage, but have a lot greater guarantee of safety? That's what I'm saying here, is it would be a way different system of risk and reward. It already is a bit of a system of risk and reward, what with the, losing so much HP, but I'm saying it'd be even more risk if you could die from it immediately. Yeah, it would be, and that's all I'm saying. That would be really annoying to deal with. Wasn't there some way that you could also customize these later? Yeah, I probably should have crafted some of these before. Well, I give something like this to Rinwell. I can do. Pack up, more defense, dark damage, elemental defense. I could craft this for Rinwell. Yeah, it already is a good system of risk and reward balancing. Maybe Dohalim might like that. I don't know. Oops. Oh, man. Oh, it'd be nice if I had more movement speed in Overworld or something, but, I don't know, maybe for Kisara? Oh, I want her increase aggro. I don't know, just do that. Maybe that for Dohalim? No, I don't know. Oh yeah, this thingamabob here. That might be good for Shion. These are kind of expensive to craft. I'm also realizing. Are pricey. And casting time's good too. Let's see about some of these other attack ones. Sure, that one's pretty good. Then, yeah. Transfer skill? How does this work again? What? Is this not at max level? It's rank 5. Accessories at max level can be selected as materials. What? So confused. I need to look into how this works again. Oh. This. Oh, and then you unlock those things. Oh, I'm remembering now.
I'd like to check their wares if you don't.
Hold on. So, yeah, this one was nice. This doesn't cost that much with those ones. Hold on. All these random things I have. a whole bunch of crap into it. I can take off some of these, right? Yeah. There we go. Sure. And that doesn't even cost a massive ton. Cool. Yeah, I can give this to Shion. I don't actually know what alertness is. I don't need these all that much, I don't think. Unless there were skills on them that I really wanted, but... problem for future me. There we go. Sure, give that to Shion. Fire damage, casting time. Yeah, maybe give this to Rinwell. What I'll do. Here we go. And put a... oh, just these two in there, I guess. Sure. Yeah, Kisara can get this. Oh, elemental attack. She doesn't really care about those additional effects. I don't think.
Mind.
Here. And then... yeah, let's see here. This thing right here. It's my attack by a whole bunch. And then Shion wanted the, yeah. That. And then I was gonna give Rinwell the casting time one that I made. Yeah, this. Cool. And then... Protect ring. So I have the warrior emblem. The impact ring has a whole bunch of penetration. Oh yeah, the plus 80% one there, but it decreases his resistance by such a massive ton. So, yeah, this is probably the safer thing right now. Sure. Well, I'm better off than I was before, at least. Am I gonna go back to default armor once I go out here? I have a feeling that I might well be in, yeah, default armor. Maybe it's area dependent. I can't believe they haven't fixed this after 2 years. So dumb. Alright. Well, hey, I did the thing while I was in the place. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
How about it?
I defeated the Zoogles in Shinefall Woods. Now you can gather as many flowers as you want.
You did it.
Very much. Now I can finally thank her properly. Thank you? Wait, I thought you were gonna confess your feelings. Huh? Well, that's not what I meant. I'm really indebted to her. When I was in Pelagian, life was pretty difficult. A certain Renan woman helped me out. A Renan working with a Danon in Pelagian. Quite the uncommon occurrence. Says she respects the Lord who's bringing together the Renans of Pelagian. Oh, Halime. It seems everyone adores him. Yes. Passionately recite an epic poem about his thoughts on working together with Danons. Poem? I think I know exactly who she is. Dohalim's supporter in Lenegus? One who kept going on about what a handsome guy he is? Yeah. Apparently it's no longer only his appearance, but also his ideals that she resonates with. Gotcha. Well, it's a different kind of confession than the one I was imagining. I bet she'd be happy to get flowers as a gift. Yeah, everyone likes to be appreciated. Exactly. Gonna gather a lot of beautiful flowers.
Yes.
Everyone likes being appreciated, huh? Yeah, I should give everyone flowers too. Oh, that's unlike you. Well, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Sometimes I want to show people how I feel. I think it's a good idea. I'll even help you pick out the flowers. Thanks, Kisara. Yeah, I'm kind of like Law in that I show people my my feelings towards them more so with action rather than words. I don't exactly express that kind of thing through words very often.
Of yours from Lenegus relocated to Pelagian. In truth,
But
I have quite a few obsessive devotees.
I try to reinforce my
I'm often
appreciation through
badgered for
action.
handshakes and the like. It can be a nuisance at times. Though they mean well, it makes it difficult
Like with
to go
my,
about my business in peace. The work you've
like with
done
my
has
game
managed
design
to
group
win
this
over
past
Danons
semester.
and Renans
Let them
alike.
finish
Pretty
here.
amazing that people's respect for you can even overcome their preconceived biases. I suppose I should be honored, but I find my feelings about it are complicated.
Like with my game design group this past semester, I actually had a really pleasant to work with group in this group project. So, which is like a first for me when it comes to university stuff. So, I had asked them on their favorite games, and for those that gave me an answer, I 3D printed them all something related to those games.
With her father, yeah. Though, it sounds like she was basically on her own.
And now
So
she's
everyone in my
alone
group got 3D printed
by
stuff.
her own choice this time.
She'll stay that way if we don't find her. You're right.
So,
we can't turn
I'm the
our
kind of
backs
person
on
that
her.
doesn't really
We have
express
to
my
show her what
appreciation to
being a
people
good
with
friend
words all
means.
that much.
Agreed.
I mean, short term, I'll say thanks, and I greatly appreciate it. That kind of thing I say a whole lot. But more in the grand scale of things, like really appreciating something that someone's doing over time, I don't really express as much. But I try to exemplify it through my actions. Yeah, like that's just what feels more natural for me. This isn't good. What do I do? I don't know much about selling things. Wait, isn't that... Hey, it's you. Long time no see. And that's something that I like about having a 3D printer. They guys have print people cool stuff.
Hey,
So, I'm glad that I have a 3D printer at... Like, they are becoming more and more mainstream every day. But I'm glad to have one before it's yet to become the kind of thing where it's like, oh, there's a printer in more households than not, or anything like that. So it's still a cool, unique thing when I print things for people. Maybe if the day comes that they become more and more mainstream, then they might become more and more common. And it might be less of a cool thing to 3D print things for people. But it's still that phase where it's still a niche enough thing that it's a really cool thing to be 3D printing stuff for people. Like, when that dragon was taken out of that bag at that team dinner the other day, I had mentioned, yeah, by the way, I printed that last night. And there was someone at the table that turned over to me and said, what, you do 3D printing? I was like, yeah. It's cool. Mahavar, you really helped us out before. And Nodio and the others are looking well, too. I'm glad you seem to be adjusting well to Thistle.
Sure.
That's right. At first I was uneasy, but now he's gotten used to life here, too. It's easy because of you. Having you with me makes anywhere feel like paradise. Oh, my dear Notio. See, you two haven't changed a bit. What are you doing here, Mahavar? How's your ship? It's actually not in the best shape. Apparently, I've been pushing it a bit too hard. I talked to a Renan engineer who helped me in the past, and he said it'd take some major repairs, which would cost a lot. Right, and didn't you just mention selling things? Yeah, I need to fix the ship fast for my crew. Can't figure out how to earn the money. Oh, I'm pretty rich in game now. Helped out this town by transporting supplies with your ship. I was hoping this time we could return the favor. Wait, which one is which talking there? See, that's a tough one though. I know how to spend wisely, but not so much about turning a profit. Not many people come here, so there's not many profitable jobs or special products to sell. If possible, I'd like to make the whole town more prosperous instead of just making more money for myself. Things to make money off of, huh? Might be true now, but maybe if... I know, what if we could make the town itself the product?
Huh?
Tourism. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, take money to bring people here. The scenery of this village is really gorgeous. A beautiful sandy beach on a wide ocean. People can have a relaxing time while listening to the sound of the waves in exchange for a few gold. Now that's a great idea. The thing is, there's no place in this village where outsiders can stay. Since there isn't one already, how about building an inn? There's already an inn here. It'd be a big project, but still. I guess there's an inn gameplay-wise. Story-wise, side quest-wise, it doesn't count. The village can keep the money made by the inn, and I'll sell souvenirs on the side.
Yes.
More people that come, more money for the whole village. Everyone might be willing to lend a hand. That's settled. Just need to discuss the location with everyone. And there's the question of building materials, too. That would be a lot of work for just the people of the village. Shion, why don't we help out? Sure.
Yes.
Of course, Mahavar's helped us in the past. You can leave this to us. Thanks, guys. That'll really help. Oh, you big time. Thank you so much. Start quest. A nice spot for love and healing. Reconstruction. I was about to say if that wasn't a reconstruction quest, I would have been very surprised. Well, I didn't really need to give it display priority. Oh well. Need icicle fangs, apparently. And hello, Hikari. Things are going pretty alrighty. Just wrapped up working on a video essay today, and now I'm just big chilling with some... Well, I guess I'm not getting through there.
We did well setting them up.
Alright, sorry. Kisara's kind of lame here, and she doesn't even get to wear her alt after over half the time because she's bugged out. So I think the next character that I play in the overworld the least most is probably Rinwell. I don't know how much Rinwell playing I did in the main game, so let's do a little bit of Rinwell, I guess. Yeah, I need to figure out getting back to Niez. So apparently it'll still let me travel to Pelesian. Sure, let's do some stuff here. I don't know how to get back to Niez. Maybe somewhere through the forest. I'll figure out how to get back to Niez here shortly. Let's do this side quest stuff first, since I have a whole bunch of progress on this stuff.
So?
Oops, that was just my camera off button. I meant to do this button here and then chat on and off to fix it. And Shanice, yeah, I heard that there was a lot of legendary Pokemon available in that now. Oh, how's it going? If you need anything, let me know. Oh, I'll be sure to ask if I do. Careful. Oh, I don't know why it marks this then. I would only mark it if I actually have the things that I need. What's this one? Who are you? Who are you? You're the companions of Lord Dohalim, right? Have you seen a girl named Nazamiel? Oh, this is the quest where we're learning a little bit more about Nazamiel. Oh, now you're wearing your alt after I switch away from you, huh? You know her. I'm sorry, but you are... finally, someone who knows Nazamiel. I actually used to work for the Hildress family. Wait, which NPC? One that I went past? Hildress family? That means you served the former Lord Uagil. Oh, that's his name then. Yes, though only for a very short time. Or only, whatever. That's what I learned of her. There's if I switch around a couple words. She seemed to be kept hidden away in a room and treated quite coldly. I once asked some of my colleagues about her out of curiosity, but they said I'm better off not getting involved. The story fits from what we heard from Nazamiel. Indeed. So what did you do once you heard about Nazamiel's situation? Whatever the reason may be, I felt bad that she was being treated like that. I tried to at least bring her a snack, but Urwagil found me in front of her room. He was furious after that, flew up at me and promptly removed me from my post.
My apologies.
See, I'm sorry to say we're not with Nazamiel at the moment. Not? Well, I'm glad to know that she's safe at least. I couldn't do anything for her. I just wanted to know where she is now, so I've been asking merchants and whoever else I find on the streets. You've been worried about Nazamiel this whole time, haven't you? Well, that's about all I could do. Nice to meet someone else who knows her. I still know nothing about what happened to her in the past.
Right.
She never really seemed to want to talk about herself either. It feels wrong to search for information behind her back, but I'm also curious to see the environment she spent time in. I don't really think she can speak for herself at this point now with that mask on. Yes, we need to learn more about Nazamiel too. Let's look for people in the city who knew her back then. Imagine if there was different endings depending on how much you knew about Nazamiel. But her very existence seems to have been kept a secret, so almost no one should know about her. I guess it's better to hold on to hope, no matter how small. Won't be easy, but if it will enable us to understand Nazamiel better, what should we do? Yeah, let's go talk to them. If it lets us learn even a little more about Nazamiel, then it's worth doing. Yes, get to gathering some information right away. Alright, neat. And yeah, I heard about there being a new epilogue with Scarlet and Violet there. I feel like this story DLC has just been a ton of small side quest story stuff and one big story event, or tons of small stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could just tunnel vision the main story objective, but I feel like I'd probably become super underleveled if I did that. So I'm doing side quests along the way just to be safe. But yeah, it does feel like it's majority side quests and world building. But it feels more like, yeah, I doubt that there. Be starting trying to read these names. Oh wait, who did I go past that looked like me? It wasn't the guy that I was talking to before, was it? Surely you don't mean that guy. I have no idea. Does anyone here even have a mustache? Yo, it's the chef dude! No one has all that long of hair either.
Okay.
Go on to know about a child in the Hildress family. You believe the rumors going around. Rumors? You tell us about them.
Good.
Urwagil's supporters were whispering about it like a message of hope. People felt lost when they heard Lord Uagil passed away, so it was great to hear he had a child. I hope that child will save us Reddins from the awful situation we find ourselves in. Since you call it a rumor, I presume you've never actually met this child. To meet anyone to believe it? It's time we follow Lord Uagil and take action. I'm sure she also respects her father, Lord Uagil, from the bottom of her heart.
Well,
Only he were a father who could be respected.
Fool.
What did you just say? How dare you insult Lord Uagil? Filthy Danon could never understand his greatness.
sure.
I too am a Renin. I'm not quite sure I understand. Anyway, thank you for telling us. There's nothing else we need to know, so we'll just be excusing ourselves. And working together with Lord Urwagil would certainly be sad if he could see such a thing. Well, dang. Probably enough you've kept away from spoilers from this DLC story for a whole month of only spoiling yourself here during the streams. Yeah. And apologies for taking over a month to get to this stream, but hey, I've been streaming for 7.5 hours, so I've been going pretty ham this stream now that I have time with winter break and stuff. So I'm trying to get all caught up on my game stuff around here. You ever heard of Lord Urogil having a child?
Pardon me.
Did you know about Nazamiel?
Great.
Finally, we found someone. You even know her name.
Very well.
Yes, I worked for the Hildress family as her personal tutor for a period of time. She was an amazing student, but almost never spoke. Smiled even once.
Sure.
I see. Is there anything else you know about Nazamiel? Also, I never saw it with my own eyes. Sometimes heard Lord Urwagil yelling at her. Not to mention, her family and the people working there acted like she didn't exist. I was told that if I took a sympathetic stance towards her, I would only incur Lord Urwagil's wrath, so I kept my distance. Do you have proof that she was in fact his daughter? Oh, and you're back to your default costume. Well, besides her academic aptitude, I heard from my colleagues that her abilities with astral energy were orders of magnitude beyond our own. Abilities like that, she must be his daughter. I don't know why he'd hide her from the public. Perhaps there was something preventing him from announcing it. You're saying there's a possibility that she is not his daughter, then? Guess is as good as ours. Thank you for speaking with us. What if she is Bolron's daughter? Then, let's continue our search. And she was adopted by Lord Urwagil.
We may not have learned
That would be an
much, but we've
interesting
seen that
turn of
Nazamiel
things,
clearly
wouldn't
had
it?
no one she could trust.
But yeah,
She
no one
was
really
given
felt the
an
motivation to
education
play the
and
game, which
lessons
surprises
in
you
life.
considering how much you
That
praise
isn't
this
what she
game.
wanted.
DLC
She
game, you
needed
mean.
kind words, a shoulder to cry on, a comforting embrace when she was lonely. Shion, why don't we try asking some children? It's a long shot, but maybe we can learn something about any friends she might have had. Hey.
May I ask you something? I was curious if you've heard about Lord Urwagil having a child.
Huh?
No, I have not. Why don't you ask all of that? Why do you ask that all of a sudden? Child. You ever heard anything like that?
Hmm?
Nope, me either. Who do you hear it from? Oh, was it Lord Dohalim? Lords probably discuss family matters like that amongst themselves. I don't know, but he's the only one I can think of who would have that kind of insider perspective. And back in Lenicus, I never heard anything about a child. If he really did have one, I'm sure his supporters would have made sure his child became the next lord. True, never heard anything about that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and she's back to the alt. Seems like the thought has never even crossed their minds. Or maybe it's just depending on the light. Hard to tell. Maybe this is normal among the former residents of Lenicus. Who knows? Thanks, but take out your own pace too. Don't mind waiting unless you end the stream when you're like 90 or 95% done with the story. Yeah, I'll go right in front of the final boss and then I'll quit and then I'll wait another 6 months and then I'll play again. Just wait. Yoink, potato!
Hey.
Hey, do you happen to know a girl named Nazamiel? You know anything? Please tell. Nazamiel? Girl with the same name was here until a while ago. What? Do you know where she went? Yep, she said she was going to Shinefall Woods with an adult. Searching for something important. She was going with an adult? An adult? No use thinking about it right now. We didn't see any adult unless you count the mask-wearing ones. Went there. We need to hurry to Shinefall Woods. It really is just a lighting issue? I think? I better not. Like, here, this is definitely the alt. Like, no doubt about that. So... nothing else here, right? This is the level I'm on already. Yeah, now there's this in Shinefall Woods. I'll go check it out real quick. Seeming like the end of the story is nearing its climax. Yeah, it kind of seems like.
We finally made it.
Go this way. Oh, she has her book kind of strapped onto her side there. There. Just see what's going on here. See if we can see about this adult, maybe. Hi. Maybe? Not sure. Thank goodness. Have you come to find us? It's not what we meant. Something the matter? Wait, did they say something first? Like, click A fast by accident? Came with this girl to gather her favorite food, and we got lost along the way. And then you guys showed up, so I thought maybe you came to help.
Right.
I see. I can show you the way back. you see anyone else around here besides us? No, you're the only ones we've run into. Right, Nazalik? Nazalik. That your name?
Yeah!
Yep, that's me. Thanks for the help. I think we'll give up on the food and just head home now. Yeah, it's definitely darker here, for sure. Come on, let's go, Nazalik. That girl in Pelagian said Nazamiel went with an adult. Yeah, said Nazamiel went with an adult to search for something. The sentence just seemed weird at first. We must have been talking about these two. Simple mix-up because of their similar names. Even if it was a mistake, they did help. Let's just say it was worth it and move on. That's true. Glad we were able to help. Still don't know a whole lot more about Nazamiel.
But that
Yeah,
could just mean she
as I
was
just
hidden
said.
away while she grew up.
Why don't we share what we know with the woman who worked for the Hildress family?
What?
Good idea. We don't have a lot to go on, but at least she seemed genuinely worried about her.
Ugh. Out of practice with Dead by Daylight moonwalks. Let's talk over here. You thought that you were seeing an Aegis Core? Yeah, time for a crossover.
Always good.
I mean,
Good to be back in familiar territory.
what, with just like that shape there on the chest plate? You mean? Let's head this way. Hey, how's it going?
That can't be.
I see. Nazamiel never stopped being treated like that. Sorry. I know it wasn't the kind of story you wanted to hear. No, it's alright. I was glad to hear about her from you all. Everyone else I talked to says they never heard of her. It's simply heartbreaking. Sounds like you've been worrying about Nazamiel this whole time. Of course, but as I said before, I couldn't do anything to help her. I felt sorry for her. I couldn't even give her a snack that one time. If I ever see her again, I want to apologize. May not be much consolation, but still. No, I think that just having someone think about you is itself a very nice feeling. I'm sure Nazamiel would appreciate it. Agreed. And we're glad to have been able to hear how you feel about Nazamiel. If and when you meet again, I hope you can finally give her that snack.
Very good.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Nazamiel, you found some very nice friends. I'm so happy for you. Let's complete the girl's true face.